and more deep-seated, but he's still the butt of the joke. The funny part is seeing how he fails to own Scott Tenorman time and again. What I believe to be the actual most integral scene of the episode in the grand scheme of things is his second to last attempt, planning to embarrass Scott Tenorman in front of the whole town. Scott ends up embarrassing him, playing a video of him begging and singing for his money back to uproarious laughter from the town. This is a straight-up villain's backstory, and it only took 4 years of punishment and community disinterest in the most important years of his life to develop good behavior to get him to this point. After this episode aired, people were so shocked and disturbed by Cartman's actions that they hated the episode altogether. Much to their chagrin, it didn't take long for this smarter, more manipulative Cartman to be the status quo. If I listed every crime he committed from season 5 onward, I'd be here all day. But it was now plain for all to see that South Park had raised a monster, constantly fighting his way into positions of power and spreading his harmful ideas, and being responsible for countless deaths and ruined lives. It's important to note that one line Matt and Trey refrained from crossing was that Cartman couldn't directly murder anyone. He could be responsible, but not blatantly homicidal. But that just makes the bad things he does more cunning. One important development across season 5 was the establishment of Butters as a more regular character, which Cartman has since taken prime advantage of. No matter how many times he abuses whatever friendship they have, Butters will still fall for his pranks and deceptions. After spending the early years being on the receiving end of many dubious plans, Cartman is now in control of an individual, and it's led to the saddest but funniest of unlikely duos, especially when Cartman's plans fail. I think what's kept Scott Tenorman Must Die such a pivotal episode is that they've never consciously tried to one-up it. There was a sequel, yes, but Cartman is rarely this successfully devious again. His plans, destructive as they are, tend to fail by the end of the episode, either because he makes a big mistake or the plot comes to get him. I'm glad they didn't make Cartman a complete evil genius, always bent on world domination. After all this time, he's still a spoiled and ill-behaved kid. The post-Tenorman episodes just take these traits to their extremes. There have been successive developments to Cartman's character over the years to make him a little dumber and more self-serving, with elongated sympathy in the character not lasting after a ludicrous reveal or two. He remains one of the greatest anti-heroes in animation history, with it being shocking and exciting to see how low he can go next week for his own gratification. As the back of the